Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? Got a question. When people say things that are so far beyond my realm of reality and capacity, I try not to reject them. I still try to understand them and find out where they're coming from and play the scenario out in my head to see where this is going or where this could be or am I missing something? Could this be a positive thing? And I try to play the whole scenario out in my head. So when I hear people say that, for instance, we can use politicians or politics. When I hear people say that they want, free healthcare, free education, and all these sort of things, I try to it catches me off guard because I have a mindset of there's nothing free in this world. Okay, it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, nothing's free in this world, and that's just my mindset. Okay, just because that's been my life experience that there is nothing free in this world. And very often, things come with a price tag in relation to their value. So the less expensive something is, the barrier of entry is really low, so it doesn't carry much value. Where something that's expensive, the barrier of entry is very difficult, so that expensive item brings more value. So anyway, but I still try to understand. I want to understand because certain things sound terrific. They sound great. I just try to play them out in my head without just wishful thinking. So when someone says free education, I try to play that scenario out of my head. How does that work? Well, free education would mean that you know things have to be free to go along with that. The facility would have to be free because there's no money exchanging hands. There's no money changing hands. That the student's not paying the school for the education, so the facility has to be free. Teachers have to work for free. Professors have to work for free because the student's not paying the professor, so the professor must be free. So when and you do the same thing with medicine. Well, if healthcare is going to be free, well then doctors have to work for free, nurses have to work for free, medical equipment companies have to work for free, big pharma has to issue their medicine for free. I mean, all this stuff has to be free. And as I'm going through this thought process, I understand that things aren't free. These businesses aren't going to be free. These facilities aren't going to be free. The people that make the equipment aren't going to work for free. Professors, school teachers aren't going to work for free. It's just not free. It's not the reality of it. So if you tie all this stuff together, it's not a matter of making it free because that's not a reality. You can't make stuff free. People aren't going to work for free. Businesses aren't going to be free. Products aren't going to be free. So the only way to make free a reality is to do away with money altogether. To where it's not necessarily free or this thing is free or this service is free. It's that everything is free. You go to a restaurant, you don't take money with you because you just order off the menu what you want and you leave. That's it. Like, you don't make an exchange of finances. You don't make an exchange of money. There's really no legitimate way in my mind to make things free other than to do away with currency. So, if that's not correct and that's not legitimate, and that's not real, what is the plan to make healthcare free? And it's got to be free to everybody, right? It can't just be free for some people. Same with education. You can't just make education free for some people and not other people. And again, who are the people that are going to work for free? What schools are going to offer their services for free, and what teachers are going to work for free, and what doctors are going to work for free, and what nurses are going to work for free. So what is the real cost of free education and free education and free healthcare and these other programs that the government wants to implement? And again, is the real answer no currency at all? How do you turn a system that is for profit into a system of no monetary gain without just getting rid of currency altogether? So step A is free healthcare. Step B is what? What is the next step in the process? How do you make this a reality? Free education. Okay, well, that's A. What's B? How do you make education free? I try to work this through my head, and the only thing I can come up with is like I said, no currency whatsoever. And then I try to imagine a society where nothing holds value. Nothing holds value. Education is of no value. Healthcare is of no value. Food is of no value. There's just no value at all. That's sort of what I'm trying to imagine, and I can imagine a society of no money at all, but I can't imagine a society where there is money and things are free. Those two things in my mind can't coexist. So somebody explain to me how free healthcare works, how free education works, because the society that I imagine in my head, those two things can't coexist. So somebody help me out with free. Let me know what that looks like and what that sounds like. And like I said, I understand step A, but somebody help me with step B, step C, step D. Somebody help me work through the process. All right, let me know.